everyone, today I'm going to show you how to crochet this cozy rib cowl. I got this free pattern from Michaels and I just love the fall color. This is in knit pattern, so what I'm going to show you here is in crochet pattern. So this cowl measures 30 inches in circumference and 20 inches deep, or from top to bottom it's 20 inches. So let's get started. For the materials, I used 2 skeins of Caron Cakes yarn in cinnamon swirl color. I also used size K 6.5mm crochet hook, a blunt needle, scissors, tape measure, and marker. So let's start with a knot and chain 66. So this is now 66 chains. Next is foundation row. So just single crochet in second chain from hook. So 1, 2, single crochet in this stitch, and single crochet in each stitch across, like this. So continue this pattern, single crochet in each stitch across, and I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back when I am done with my foundation row. So this is now how my foundation row looks like, and it has 65 stitches. Row 1, chain 1, turn, then single crochet in the first stitch, back loop only. So here, this is the front loop right here, and this is the back loop. So we're going to single crochet on this back loop only, like this. And then single crochet in each stitch across, back loop only, like this. So continue this pattern, single crochet, back loop only across the row. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. So I'm here now towards the end of the row. I'm just going to continue with a single crochet in each stitch, back loop only. So to check my work, in each row there should always be 65 stitches in each row. So from here we're almost to the end of the row. So this is a second to the last stitch, and then this will be the last stitch for this row. So what I'm going to do is get a marker, and this is the front loop, right? This is the front loop. So I'm going to put the marker on the last front loop, because on the next row we will be crocheting on that front loop. So I just want to emphasize that stitch. So from here I'm gonna do my last single crochet for this row, back loop only, like this. And this is how we end row 1, and this is how row 1 looks like. Row 2, chain 2, 1, 2, turn, and I'm going to pinch the piece like this, and I'm going to look for that front loop of prior row, which is indicated by the marker right here. So I'm gonna take off the marker. So this is the front loop of prior row, and I'm gonna do a half double crochet on that stitch like this. Then I'm gonna put the marker on the stitch that I just did, just so I know where I started. Then continue with a pattern of half double crochet on each of the front loop of prior row, like this. And here is the rib that we just made right here. So continue this pattern across, half double crochet, front loop only of prior row. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. So I'm here now towards the end of the row. I'm just gonna continue with a pattern of half double crochet in each front loop only of prior row. And then to end the row, just half double crochet on the last stitch here. So this is how to end row 2, and this is how row 2 looks like. To check, this row should also have 65 stitches. This is our first rib right here. Row 3. Row 3 is a repeat of row 1. So chain 1, turn, single crochet in the first stitch, back loop only, right here. And single crochet in each stitch across, back loop only. So I'm gonna work on row 3 just to show you one more time right here. This is the front loop, which we will be working on later on. So continue this pattern across, single crochet, back loop only. I'm gonna cut off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. So I'm here now towards the end of the row. I'm just gonna continue with the pattern of single crochet, back loop only. And we're almost to the end where the marker is. So where the marker is will be the last stitch. So here, this will be the last stitch. So I'm gonna take out the marker. Just leave the front loop right here to emphasize the front loop. And then I'm gonna do the last stitch of single crochet, back loop only right here. And this is the end of row 3. And this is how row 3 looks like. And then row 4, a repeat of row 2. So chain 2, turn, and then pinch the piece like this and look for the front loop of prior row, which is indicated by the marker right here. So I'm gonna take it out. And then I'm gonna do a half double crochet on that stitch like this. Then I'm gonna put the marker back on the first stitch that we just did. And then continue with a pattern of half double crochet, front loop only of prior row like this. So continue this pattern across, half double crochet on front loop only of prior row. I'm gonna cut off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. And I'm just gonna show you the second rib that we just did right here. So this is the first one, the second one. So I'm here now towards the end of the row. I'm just gonna continue with the half double crochet on front loop only of prior row right here. And to end the row, just half double crochet on the last stitch here. So that's how to end row 4, and this is how row 4 looks like. And we made 2 ribs already right here. So from here, repeat rows 1 and 2 until piece measures around 30 inches. And I'm gonna continue my work. I'll crochet up to 30 inches and I'll be back to show you the next step. So this is now how my piece looks like after crocheting up to about 30 inches of the piece. And this is the close-up. You can see the ribs. And I'm just gonna ruffle it so that you can see it clearly right here. So when the piece is done up to 30 inches, it looks slanted. It looks like a parallelogram. So when you're done with your piece and it looks like it's not straight, then that's fine, because mine is like that too. So the next step would be folding. So with the right side facing up, let's fold from left to right like this. And as you can see, the line is not straight, and that's fine. It should correct when we attach the sides together. Right here. So these are now the two sides that I'm going to attach together. So align them together and then turn the piece this way. Then I'm just gonna chain 1, then insert in the first stitch, insert in the first stitch of the other side of the piece, right here. And then yarn over, pull through, and do a single crochet. And repeat single crochet in both sides in the next stitch on both sides, attaching them together like this. So just repeat this pattern across. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. So I'm here now towards the end of the row. I'm just going to continue with a single crochet on both sides to attach both sides together, right here. And up to the last stitch here. So this would be the last stitch. And then just fasten off. And then this is how it looks like. Right here. Then cut the yarn and then weave the ends. And we're done. So the cowl is straight, but the rib has a diagonal design right here. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked the video and please subscribe.